Lisa Squire, Senior Communications Advisor with Alberta Health Services, and this is Health Matters. Joining me today is Jennifer Fabian, and Jennifer is a public health nurse with Alberta Health Services, and today we're going to be talking about sun and mosquito protection. So welcome, Jennifer.
Thank you.
So what are some of the risks of sun exposure?
Well, new research is showing that even just one sunburn can significantly increase your risk of skin cancer later on in life. So it's important that when the UV index is 3 or higher, that you select a sunscreen that has an SPF of 15 or higher and one that has broad spectrum coverage, and that just means that it protects against both UVA and UVB rays. And it's important to wear sunscreen even on cloudy days because the sun's radiation is still present. And it's also important to know that even though sunscreens are good at reducing the risk of sunburn, they're less effective at protecting from the other harmful effects of the sun, such as premature aging of the skin and a weakened immune system.
And so what are some other things that people can do to protect themselves from some of those harmful effects?
Well, Health Canada recommends avoiding sun exposure between 11 a.m. and 4 p.m. when the sun's UV radiation is strongest. And you and your family can also protect yourselves by wearing loose-fitting, light-colored clothing, a wide-brimmed hat, and UV-blocking sunglasses. It's important to keep babies under a year of age out of direct sunlight and to teach older children to play in the shade. It's also important to drink plenty of cool liquids before you feel thirsty. And this is especially important for children because their bodies are smaller and that places them at a higher risk for heat stroke. And keep in mind that younger babies may need to feed more often because they can't have water until the age of 6 months.
And so when we can't keep children out of direct sunlight, not that that's a problem today, but when we can't keep them out of that direct sunlight, what can we do to protect them?
Well, there's very little research regarding the long-term effects of sunscreen use on babies under a year of age, and it's not recommended to use sunscreen for infants less than 6 months. But for infants 6 to 12 months, you can use sunscreen once per day and applying it 20 minutes before going outside. For anybody over the age of 1, you can apply the sunscreen 20 minutes before going outside and reapply it every 2 hours while outside in the sun, as well as after wet activities. It's important to also wash your child's skin thoroughly with soap and water when the sunscreen is no longer needed.
So is it safe to put bug spray on infants and children, and how should that be applied?
Again, there's very little research on the safety of bug spray on infants less than a year of age, and it's not recommended for infants less than 6 months. But for children 6 months to the age of 2 years, you can apply bug spray no more than once per day though. For children between the ages of 2 and 12, they can use bug spray up to 3 times per day, but prolonged use is not recommended. And for all children under the age of 12, it's important to select a bug spray that has a concentration of DEET that is 10% or less.
And do you have any other recommendations around mosquito protection?
Yes, absolutely. Get rid of any standing water because this is where mosquitoes like to breed. It's important to avoid being outside at dawn and dusk when mosquitoes are most active, and also to make sure that you're selecting a bug spray that has a pest control product number on it or a PCP registration number, because that will tell you that the product has been approved by Health Canada.
Thank you so much, Jen. That's some really great information, and thanks to all of you for watching. Here's hoping you all have a great summer free from sunburns and mosquitoes. I'm Lisa Squires, and this is Health Matters.